All right, all right.
Football Power Hour.
Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you for being here. It's a Saturday. And yeah, I'm here. Saturday morning vibes. I'm having some porridge. I was actually trying to finish eating before starting the stream, and I was like, you know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I might as well just get on the stream and do what I have to do because this is mainly for me. This stream is for me. I'm here because we play this Premier League predictor game every match day. And last night we didn't do this part of this show. We didn't do a separate stream for this, mainly because we're doing the pre Manchester United versus Liverpool game talk with Mick and Mark and Jarvis. And yeah, it was a great conversation. But usually that's the time slot that I was thinking like, all right, because I always want to divide the Friday night quiz and the predictor game to separate streams. But anyway, the main point is we're here. We're about to just literally look at what people's predictions are before Premier League match day 29 starts. 29 out of 38 is starting today. Matter of fact, it's starting in less than 30 minutes. So if you're one of those people like me that have not put in your predictions for match day 29, this is the opportunity. Burnley versus Brentford, Luton Town versus Forest are kicking off very, very shortly. So let me know what your score prediction is for that, and I will go ahead and put it in where it belongs. All right. My name is botswanapapi. This is the Football Power Hour. Yeah, let me get a little bit of some porridge.
Bruno Fernandes. It's Fred. It's Martial. Just waiting on the back post. Surely he'll be found. And that's scores first Premier League goal at Old Trafford.
All right. So, in the words of the legendary philosopher Fabrizio Romano,
Here we go.
here we go. Let's go ahead and look at what people's predictions for match day 29 is. I think there's some people that have already commented on a video. Big shout out to you for doing that. I really appreciate you. There's some people that have already commented on a match day post. Big shout out to you for doing that. And let's get to it. All right. Luton Town versus Nottingham Forest is happening. This is going to be a big game, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. There is the table as it's tabling up. Hey, we got Jarvis in the building. Happy Saturday. By the way, Box says Coventry. Whoa.
Jesus is Lord.
All right. Let's go ahead and look at this. Yo, guys, breaking news. If you did not know, now you know. Coventry with an unprecedented win today in the FA Cup. FA Cup magic. They beat Wolves 3-2. Scoring right in the death. Right. Oh, Mamma Mia. Haji Wright. Big up to the American Haji Wright. He's a striker, 25 years of age. He scored for Coventry. But also, I think the headline, though, go to Sims. He's the guy that was performing. Ellie Sims. Wow. He scored a brace. And he set up the ending, the dramatic ending. Wow, it looks like it was a match of late goals. Matter of fact, Sims scored on the 53rd minute, then Nuri 83rd, and then Bueno scored. Bueno scored for Wolves on the 88th minute. But check this out. While it was still 2-1 Wolves, right, they go into 90th minute thinking they got this semi-final FA Cup in the bag. It's coming, here we go. And then Sims scores on the 97th, and then the American Haji White becomes the hero of the day. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They deserve. Coventry deserve. This is what the FA Cup magic is about. Should this give us hope for Sunday? Big shout out to Box in the building. Shout out to Shay in the house as well. Never miss Rob says Coventry win while I sleep. Matter of fact, you know what this means, Never miss Rob? Tomorrow when Man United is playing, take a nap, my friend. Yes. Yes, take a nap. Hey, up, says Jarvis. Up. Jarvis does not even say what's anymore. You know, there was like the phrase, what is up? What is up? 3 words. And people went to what's up? To sup. Now Jarvis just went with up. Hey, up. Next time Jarvis is going to be like, hey. Anyway, shout out to all the five legends that have hit the like button already. Stephanie, thank you for that. Buck says, but big if we beat Liverpool, imagine MUFC versus Coventry at Wembley. Oh man, we will be there. Manchester United Football Club versus Coventry. I'm sorry, Munch. We have to beat Coventry. Man United has to beat Coventry. Munch is Coventry is his blood. That's where he's from. I think he said that on the stream too the other day. So Box, the situation you're describing it will not be good for Munch. Oh, it would be. I guess it just depends, you know. It's like whichever team wins, he's happy. So, yeah, interesting situation. That is very possible. But what if Coventry Bucks go all the way? If they meet Man United in the semifinal and then pull off a madness, and then they go into the final versus City, pull off a madness. You know? Never say never in football. That's what Jose Mourinho taught me. Does that with the porridge. Guys, shout out to you if you're just putting up. We have more people in the building. We have 15 people in total. Big shout out to you. Kindly hit the like button. Pardon me, I was, having my quick breakfast. But all right, Stephanie also says Coventry battered Wolves. Should have been 3 up before Wolves equalized and then went dead. Really? Wow. 1987 vibes. Coventry famously beat Spurs in a cup final. Oh my God. They do it again. That's the question of the day. Guys, let me know what your score prediction, if you have not given your prediction yet. Burnley versus Brentford is the first game I want to talk about, and then Luton Town versus Nottingham Forest. I guess I shall lead the way on the predictions for that. So Burnley versus Brentford, we see Mark has already put in his. Shay has put in 3-0 Brentford. Sashiv has went with 2-1, and also a big shout out to Mark in the background. He's helping out with inputting the things. So kindly let me know in the chat if you have not put in your predictions. Munj went with what? 2-1 Brentford. Oh my God! Okay, Munj, 2-1 Brentford. Let me put in Munj says 2-1 Brentford, and I am gonna go with Burnley at home, Burnley at home. And I believe in Burnley, man. They let me down last game, They were up 3 by a 2-goal margin. Burnley. I believe they're going to take that performance, build on it, and actually win this 2-1. Good old Stephanie prediction right there. 2-1 with the home team. 9 people watching. Actually, now it's 14 people on all platforms. Kindly hit the like button. By the way, yeah. Buck says that could happen, knowing us talking about Coventry beating Manchester United in the semi-final. If we make it to the semi-final, that is. That would be the day, Bucks. That would be the day we all shout, eriktenhag out! Coventry? Nah.
Get out of here, man.
That's below my rebuild standards. Everybody got a rebuild standard. Ellis, Rico, Sims, Wolves losing to a Coventry that is 8th in the championship. Maybe it's time to fire the manager. Media, you go get a manager to fire. Now, right? Media, you got a new manager to fire. The media should be kind of like focusing the rhetoric on the on the Wolves manager, right? Kind of an abomination. It's kind of an abomination. Yale, I did get your predictions. Thank you for asking. I'm about to actually go through some of the people that have already put in their predictions. The first 2 games that I'm concerned about is the ones that are kicking off, and then everybody else, all the other games, we can like calmly put in the predictions. So, as I said, if you are just tuning in, if you're one of the 15 people in this building that have not given your prediction, Burnley versus Brentford, what is your prediction? Luton Town versus Forest, what is your prediction? This is a very simple, fun little game that we play. It's a predicted game. You predict competing with other people. If you predict the right score, the exact score for a game, you get 3 points. If you predict the right outcome, meaning a draw or like whatever team you're picking to lose, and that outcome is correct, you get 1 point. So that's how the game functions. All right, I said 2-1 Burnley versus Brentford. All right, and then the other game that is kicking off at the exact same time, it's Luton Town. Oh, that's tomorrow. Is that tomorrow or today? That's tomorrow. Luton Town. That's today. Luton Town versus Forest. I feel like Forest is going to win this one. It's at the Kenny, you know. It's at Luton Town's home. Why am I going to go? Why do I feel like 2-1? It's a 2-1 kind of match day for me, you know? 2-2-1 so far. I feel like Luton Town, here's the thing. So that this is not just an emotional guess, okay? Luton Town at home versus Forest. Luton Town has Chong starting already. We have privilege to be doing this right now because we can look at the lineup. Chris Wood is back for Nottingham Forest, though. It's gonna be goals from both ends. I can promise you, this one will not have. It would not have a clean sheet. And also, Ross Barkley is playing for Luton Town. He's been the heartbeat. He's made more of an impact to a team, to a midfield than what's his name? The guy Southgate's boy, Henderson at Ajax. I can't believe Gareth Southgate actually was like, he spewed these words. He was like, Jordan Henderson has been making a great impact at Ajax. He's only played 7 games, fam. What kind of great impact is that? He should be looking at Ross Barkley. But anyway, that's a story for another day. Now looking at this Luton Town lineup, and also the fact that Luton Town has way more injuries. Marvelous Nakamba, you know, he's not there. That is a key player. Adebayo is not there as well. Elijah Adebayo. So anyway, looking at the injury lists, only from Nottingham Forest perspective, only Ola Aina is injured. He's gonna come later in March, late March at the end of the month, and also Nuno Tavares. But those are the only 2 players that are injured for Forest. And when you look at Forest, they haven't won an away game in the last 5 matches. So surely an away win has to happen some point. But also, Forest haven't scored in their last 3 matches. Luton Town, on the other hand, haven't kept a clean sheet in 8 matches.
Oh my my God.
Luton Town haven't lost to Nottingham Forest in their last 5 meetings. It's been Luton Town winning 2 times and then 3 draws. So, I feel like Luton Town is just going to edge it 3-2 or 2-1. And I feel like I'm going to settle with 2-1. That's the score I'm going to go with. All right. Let me know in the chat. Let's look to see what. Thank you, guys. I see Corner Bradley in the building. I see men like Litata. I see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving your predictions. Let's just double check to see. All right. I see that box is already in there. Thank you so much, Mark, for handling that. Box's predictions, and so is Yale's predictions, and then who else? Corner Bradley, I gotta make sure you in there. I think I put your name as Corner B because we have 2 corners. 2 corners. Corner. There's corner here. And where is the other corner? Aha! I did not make it. I figured I might as well just make it. Put you guys right next to each other. So corner B. Big shout out to you. The B stands for big shout out to Corner Bradley. Man United is going to lose 3-0. Oh, Lord.
Oh my God.
Corner, you already giving the FA Cup predictions. Okay. All right, Corner. You're going to make me work double time here. So, Corner said 3-0 Liverpool, 2-0 Man City. Let me quick divergence to that one. Let me make sure, Corner, I have you in the FA Cup predictions. Boom. This is the FA Cup predictions, by the way. The table that you're looking at. And Corner, here we go. Imran Khan, I do not have your FA Cup predictions except for Man United Liverpool. Rather strange. Okay, so Corner said Man City will win 2-0 versus Newcastle. And then also Coventry. You can't predict the Coventry Wolves game, Corner.
Get out of here, man.
What's up, you for? All right. You were checking to see if I'm still with it, if I'm still awake this morning. All right. And then the other prediction was 3-0 Liverpool. All right. 3-0 Liverpool. Imagine if I just put corner score in there. Stephanie says, when I think of pizza, I think of Southgate. Probably. Why? I don't get it. Well, because maybe pizza is predictable. You know how many slices you gonna get. Just like Southgate, you know what formation he's gonna play. It's like 5 at the back, and everybody else can fill out the, that's sort of like Southgate methods, But I don't know why you think of pizza though. Hawaiian pizza, that's what I think of. So if Southgate was a pizza, he would be Hawaiian pizza. All right, Leicester City. I got that one in, right? I got it in. Correcto. Corner said 3-1. Okay, let's put that one in there. 3-1 Chelsea. So you got a lot of faith in Pochettino, Corner, huh? 3-1 Chelsea. Sorry, that was the wrong. 3-1 Chelsea. 3-1 this way. Boom. All right. I respect it. I feel like Chelsea will eventually pick it up, but not this season. Maybe not maybe mid next season. Predictions are Bama win for Klopp's kids at Old Trafford. Lutata, what score? Let me know the score. Let me know the score line that you're predicting, bro. All right. Now let's go back to the Premier League predictions. Since I put in anybody else that has not given the FA Cup predictions, this is the moment to do so right now. And All right, Connor nearly got me. Now you pulled a fast one on me. I only understand Stephanie's likes comments, to be honest. Guys, also, thank you, Mark. Thank you for this reminder. On youtube.com, right? Right there, these videos, these live, there is like, whatever, there's a couple of tabs, but there is a portion that says community right there. When you click right there, you'll see the post. That's where you can actually make this super simple and super easy. That's for us, to be able to just kind of keep track and input all this information. So if you can comment on that, that will be so much appreciated. It also makes YouTube think like the channel is busy, you know what I'm saying? So help a brother, you know what I'm saying? So please do that. Even Puppy is confused the connection between Southgate and pizza, says Lutata. Oh, Manchester City versus Liverpool final, says Corner. That, bro. That would be a good final, but I want us to be part of the final, the conversation in the final. Southgate did a pizza advert after 1996 penalty. Missed. That's reverse advertising.
Jesus!
Oh, guys, we are 5 minutes away from kickoff. Let me know your prediction for Luton Town versus Forest. Let's go back to that. Boom. Luton Town versus Forest. Burnley versus Brentford. Those are the two games that are starting. And also Fulham Spurs is happening later on. So if you're here, you might as well just give me all your predictions in the chat. Kindly do so. All right. Now let me make sure that we're all caught up. Also for last minute changes, thank you for that, Mark. Lutata, thank you. Says Luton 1, Forest 1. Clap hands for Lutata, guys. He finally predicted a draw. Burnley will get a draw, says Mark. Really? Nah. I feel like Burnley have something to build on, guys. If you are watching that game, you would understand why I say it. Okay. The cursor was on corner's prediction. Let me make sure that in the comments I've caught up with your Premier League predictions, Corner, because you just spewed everything. You were like, boom, FA Cup and Premier League as well, right? Or was I hallucinating? Where is Corner's other Premier League predictions? Mark is so adamant. He says, wow, watch and see. You're so adamant that it's gonna be a draw. Puppy outstanding gave scores for the FA Cup. What is outstanding? Puppy outstanding. Puppy is outstanding. I think that's what you wanted to say, Mark, right? Gave scores for the FA Cup. I have no idea, brother. A little punctuation would have helped the brother out, I'm going to check my scores to make sure that I put in. Okay, as long as I predicted, we're good. I don't understand everything you're saying, Mark. If you can type it again, please. So I understand. All right. So let's go to, where were we? Making sure that I have Corner's predictions as well in there. Guys, happy Saturday to the people that are just joining. We got almost 20 people. Thank you to all of you, man. I appreciate you on this Saturday, man. All right, Box has already given some predictions as well. Mark was already putting that in. Where is the Corner comment from about the Premier League games? I must have dreamt it. I must have dreamt it all. All right, so guys, we are moments, like 1 minute away from kickoff. If you haven't given your prediction for the Luton Town game, this is the moment. Luton Town versus Nottingham Forest and Burnley versus Brentford. They are kicking off. Drex just said, all right, I put my comments in the community page. Clap hands for Drex. You deserve an air horn. You deserve your flowers, brother. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. Luchata says, Bobby, I'm good at halftime predictions. Once I predict.
Get out of here, man.
You're good at halftime. What?
Full time.
Get out of here, bro. We doing predictions before kickoff, not when you see how the game is going, and then that's called a halftime analysis. That's what you're good at. All right. Luton Town 2, Forest 1. Here we go again. Mrs. 2-1 in the building. All right. Forest 2, Luton 1. Thank you, Steph. It's in there. Corner, I'm waiting on your prediction. R10, let me see. R10 did comment. I'm sure Luan. Imran Khan. Aha, thank you. I just saw your FA Cup predictions as well. All right. And Imran Khan did his predictions 17 hours ago. So shout out to Khan for that. You're a legend. Let me make sure it's there. Yeah. So all right. Since I'm going like item after item, Khan, guys, this is what I'm looking at just for documentation's sake. Here, 17 hours ago. All right, everybody can see that Imran Khan did his homework. All right, so the score is 3-1. So Khan is one of the few people in here that knows what they're talking about. He predicted. Oh no, I thought he predicted a Coventry win. He predicted a Wolves win. So I think one person did predict a Coventry win, So that was 3-1, dead prediction. Your prediction, Khan, is?
Deadwood.
All right. And then he said City 3-1, Chelsea 2-1. City 3-1, Chelsea 2-1. And then United Liverpool prediction was Man United winning 2-1 versus Liverpool. I like it, Mr. Khan. That's great. All right. We have those ones in there. Corner, Bradley, we have yours in there. Dope. Fantastic. Montana, we don't have yours. Where is Montana? We should do a roll call nowadays with all these names. I'm going to be like, Montana. Banana. Who else? Drex. FA Cup predictions. They are in the community page. So we'll get to that in a moment. And let me see. Manj already put his predictions. Khan went with Burnley. There we go. I got your Premier League predictions as well. 2 hours ago. Guys, clap hands for Khan. That's amazing. Big up to Khan. All right. So Khan went with 2-1 Luton Town. Imran Khan. 2-1 Luton Town. And then, what's the other one? Burnley's going to lose to Brentford 3-1. That's bold. Burnley is going to lose to Brentford 3-1, Khan. How does that do? Okay. We shall see at the end of the game. Guys, if you want to play this game and you want to win, just follow my predictions, all right? I'm doing okay. And I feel like this is going to be my match day. Fulham is going to lose 2-1 to Spurs. All right. That is believable. And then West Ham is going to win 2-1 versus Villa. That is believable as well. All right. That makes sense. Shout out to you, Khan, for them predictions. And R10 said Brentford winning 2-1. R10, thank you. The score's already in there. Big up. Shay said Spurs are going to win 4-0.
What the hell? Oh my God.
Shay.
No way.
Shay, where is Shay's name? 4-0. All right. We will be there. We will be there. Shay has the ability to make the most outlandish predictions. There we go. They're all in there. Big up, Mark. And some of them end up happening, you know. All right. And now, men like Munch, 43 minutes ago. Munch even did it exactly after the lineups were released. Munch just thinks he's slick. And his predictions are in there. Shout out to you, Munch. And all right, those are the comment sections. And then let me check in the notifications page. I mean the community page one more time. So in terms of Premier League, I see Artans, I see you, Drex as well. Dope. All right. Drex, West Ham versus Villa. What is the prediction for that one? Drex went with 2-1 West Ham. You drink the David Moyes Kool-Aid, huh? What 2-1? What? Oh, all right. I'm gonna say Aston Villa is gonna beat West Ham 2-1. It's the other matter of fact 3-1. And then Fulham versus Spurs. Fulham could do us a favor. This one is going to be a draw, guys. 2-2. You heard it here first for free. All right. And that's that. Okay, cool. I love to do a crazy scene prediction, says Shay. Shout out to you, man. Shay with the big scores. Yes. Big up to you, man. All right. Stephanie we put in the 2-1 Forest. Question, who's saying I predict a riot? Ooh. I don't know. Stephanie likes a 2-1. It's like the drink that if 2-1 was a drink at a bar, at the pub, Stephanie would be ordering it all the time. I'm like, can I have a tall glass of 2-1, please? Shout out to you, Shay, for saying, guys, remember to hit the like button. If you do not subscribe, you are a failure. Look at yourself in the mirror because you're a 007 agent. You know? Deadwood 007 agent for that matter. You know? So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for predicting 2-1 all home games this weekend as well. Stephanie, I just saw this comment that you said 2-1 all of them this weekend. All right, we will be there. Dark Crow in the house. Hey, shout out to you. Why would Alice do that? Why would Alice do what? Stephanie, Alice may make you her mom. Oh, okay, all right. Shout out to Alice. Living next door to Alice. Kane will score the last-minute winner and do a sue in front of troops in the team. Hey, Vox, why? Why do you say that? That would be amazing. Yale says, I have a question. Player power, do you think it's a thing or just a term used by GoBridge? He never names a player until names get tossed in the hat. It's not a thing in my eyes. Big topic that you just dropped here, Yale. I think there is there is, in my opinion, I feel like there is something, rings of truth around player power. Why I say this is because the whole thing, right? The whole organization, right, functions. It's like you see the players that are being favored or given more leeway, because at the end of the day, it's a cutthroat business where it's like, oh, if you do not supply, if you do not, give us the minimum requirements, we should be not giving you a position to perform, right? That's how, like, in essence, that's how, like, football and football selection works, right? We saw Donny van de Beek not really being up to par with many coaches, so he wasn't even given a lot of time to perform. We saw other players. There's countless players that have had like moments where even if they're fit, it doesn't seem like they're actually producing. So By that token, that means there is a little bit. There's a bar, right? That somebody has to perform above. But then some other players, that bar kind of fluctuates, or that the threshold, right, for that is different compared to other players. And why is there more leniency for other people and less leniency for other players? So I feel like the it's not a hoax. Player power is not a hoax, Yali. In my opinion, it is something that exists. It's something that should be talked about. It's something that should actually be monitored, and and yeah, that's my view on it. And it's there a little bit at Man United, even though sometimes, like at the beginning of the season, you could have really, really, really believed Jadon Sancho and said, this guy, Eriktenhag, loves Antony too much. His threshold is not different to other wingers. What's going on? But if you look at how the last third of the season has been going, you can actually say, nah, that's not factual anymore. It's like there's no favoritism, there's no player power. But at the end of the day, there in a squad, there's obviously player roles, right? These players that perform like the role of, like, all right, I'm very, very important, or I'm indispensable, and I'm a rotational player, I'm a backup player. So all those things come into question when you're talking about how to judge players, and what privileges are they enjoying, or what power do they have. That's just my feeling on it anyway. Gold Bridge makes things up half the time, in my opinion. That is also not completely untrue. It is. I think I've heard him make up some things. So hey, man, Gold Bridge is out there doing his thing. Papi, is it true Mick Ruby is fasting in Thailand for the Man United win over Liverpool? Mick Ruby and fasting is like Gareth Southgate and trophies. I don't think that's gonna happen. But we should say, Mick, get your affairs together, get your spiritual energy right, because we need, not just Mick, every Manchester United fan, we need things to go our way this weekend, tomorrow. So we need to make sure, like, positive energy. We're in tune with our chakras are aligned. And your prayers. Whoever you believe, whatever you believe, just make sure you're actually in a good place, good space. That's just my feeling on it, or my take on it. So I hope the players that are coming back will also give us a little bit of a lift. We need as much lifting as possible. Admiral Drex says Burnley penalty already. Action. That was like 2 minutes ago. Serge Reguilon. What? Oh, no, this cannot turn into a spontaneous watch along. What is going on? Burnley is already a goal up. Brentford is down. Ladies and gentlemen, what did I say before kickoff? Oh, I said 2-1 Burnley. I should have even made it 4-1, There we go. We got a point in the bag. We got a point in the bag for me. Box, I'm so sorry, Sergio. I told you to listen. Didn't you hear me, Box? Come on, man. Come on. You decided to listen to Mark. Mark was in the comments chatting. Oh, it's gonna be a draw. Let me put him on his charges. Mark, here you go, bro. Where you at? Where's he at? Let's see. Comment answer for this. You should have listened to me, Mark. You here, bro? Okay, are you here? Hello?
Get right here, man.
He's ashamed. He's ashamed. You see, he doesn't even want to speak. Yeah, that's what happens if you don't listen to me. Hit the like button for this free football information, Hit the like button for this. Beans on toast. Two people in the building are 007 agents. They have not hit the like button. What are you guys waiting on? Come on. 2-1 incoming, says Stephanie. You called it. 2-1 the home teams. You imagine Tony gets relegated, says Box. That would be something. That would be something. If Ivan Tony gets relegated, that would, Brentford would be forced to. Let me see if this guy's back. Ah, Mark, he just disappeared again. I think he's having some connection issues. He is having connection issues. But Ivan Tony getting relegated would be an amazing, amazing thing for the Premier League because here's the thing. We already know Brentford is going to sell him for top dollar, but now they're really forced. They can't play the card of like, oh no, we we're also thinking about keeping him. It's like, nah, man, move, sell the guy. Mark, did you sort out your connection? Hello?
Yeah, bro, my bad there.
Oh no, it's all
Ivan
good,
Toney not
all
that good,
good.
you know, bro. You
What?
know?
What?
So, who really gonna pay 70 mil for Ivan Toney, bro? The guy not worth it, bro.
Bro, you know the English tax, Premier League tax. It's all the agents are gonna like make it,
Mm. But with
he's
that same
gonna.
logic, you really think we could sell Mason Greenwood for less than 70 million?
No, no. Greenwood is valued over 70 million. I don't care. Like he's valued over 70 million. It'll be wild to think. Guy is a generational talent, bro. It'll be wild to think otherwise. Like, how would you? Maybe the lowest I would go is 85. You
Well,
know,
we only
you
same
know
age.
what you're gonna get from there. 7 out of 10 and more. You know.
Well, I mean, we see the difference between him and Ivan Toney after both of them had time off from the game, right? One had 18 months and one had what, 6? And the one who had 18 months looking better by miles. But then again, he had age on his side too, so
Yeah. He's because he's what 26 ish.
22. Mason
22.
Greenwood. Mason Greenwood is
I mean,
22,
I'm
bro.
sorry. I thought you meant Tony Greenwood. Yeah, Greenwood is 22. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Ivan Toney is 27.
Tony's 27. Yeah. Greenwood's got a lot of time, lots of time to develop. You're buying all the potential. You're buying the Premier League tax. You're buying English tax. You're buying also, the he comes with negative externalities. he brings some
No.
chance from rivals, some press that the club may or may not need, but like
But
all those things you don't really like talk about them. You see, Dark Crow says what Dark Crow is saying wasn't
yeah, but I got
Lingard a
you. Nobody
generation.
never said Jesse Lingard was generational. I mean, a few people did, but I wasn't one of them. He was very
I
good.
actually, he was good, very good, lots of potential. Lingard, but he wasted it all on TikTok. But I rated Dele Alli marginally higher than Lingard in my opinion.
Correctly so.
Yeah.
Correctly so. And the most valuable thing about Mason Greenwood that a lot of fans taken for granted is that it's like you combine Marcus Rashford and Saka into one player. You get the best of the both
Mm,
worlds, the best of the right foot ability and the best of the left foot ability you could find that money could buy, and dribbling ability with it. Like, I've watched him this season so many times go left of players, right of players, true players. Because they don't know which side he gonna attack because he could dribble anyhow, left foot, right foot, and shoot. So,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel that's a huge valuable thing that a lot of players do have in world football. Most players either right footed or left footed. Very few of them are both footed and as good with both feet.
That is correct. That is correct. Guys, kindly hit the like button if you haven't done so. We out here. I don't know how this is gonna turn into a spontaneous watch along. I can see the way this game is going. I wanna see Burnley win. They deserve a win, bro. They've only had three all season.
Yeah, that good for the league, man. It's good
Yeah.
for the league for teams that actually interested in buying Ivan Tony. You know, it dropping Brentford closer down the table to the relegation fight. Yeah, all these things good. You know, what I mean, it proven my point a little bit too that Ivan
Mm,
Tony a bit overrated, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's all good for football. It make it more exciting. The league at the top, bro. If men really would like football, this next month of
mm.
April, I'll be so interested with Champions League, Europa League, FA Cup, and the top four playing each other back to back game weeks throughout the month of April. I would like to see what the top four might be at the end of April, bro, because you never know. The points may not move
Yeah.
much. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, definitely
True.
going to be lots of draws and a lot of teams dropping points, crucial points.
I hope one of them teams is Spurs and Villa.
I mean,
One we'll be watching that with a curious eye. you
those two
know.
teams have two things in common. In the next in the month of April, they both have to play Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. Brighton and Chelsea
Mm,
would be on opposite spectrums, but yeah. So imagine that. That's like 9 points that they probably could at best guarantee to gain like three or five, three from at most.
yeah.
Big up Luan. Oh Luan, I didn't see one of the scores for Dom. I know you posted it, but it didn't have the actual score. So I know you had it written down, but you just typed the team names for Luton and Forest.
right. Yep. Yep. Uh, um. Uh, so kindly, Luan, please repost those scores if you hear this. Greenwood's highest worth on the market was 50 mil. Right now, Greenwood's worth is 7.5 mil on the
What?
street on the market. Says Yali.
That's a
7.5?
madness. 7.5. That's an imaginary figure, bro. That's like me saying 30% of the Getafe fans watching games is English people. Fake. Fake stuff. Fake stuff, bro.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
they're
I was
not
being shameless on the
7.5.
reckless views, bro. I was being shameless. It's reckless thoughts, you know what I mean? I was being shameless. You know, Pav is get to be shameless almost every day, bro. Pav coming up with predictions just to incline in his favor so he could win a bet with Joe Blackman. You know what I mean? And Joe Blackman just on the channel telling men, shut up, lad.
Right. No, but I see this what where Yale is coming from in the because if we're talking valuations, right? All right, let's do this. Let me just for perspective's sake, let me just share this really quickly. Um, and here we go. I'm editing it live, baby. Here we go. Boom. Look at this. Look at this graph right here.
Where they get that statistic from? Or is that statistic based on the emotional value? Because that's the only thing I could see that statistic being based on. In
It's an
reality, his
emotional
football
value.
value never drop. Like, let me be real about life. The man, the football value for a player of his ability and caliber will not drop based on a situation like that. That is insane. that drop is like a that drop, bro, is totally based on social media, so emotional values. Telling you, bro, because
He said
let me
emotional
be real. The
value.
man have more output this season than certain players in the Prem who played last season and this season. We calling them top players. He have more output than Olise, SZ. You know, even this guy, what his name, playing for Brentford, Ivan Tony. You know what I mean?
Tony.
More output. The man is literally one of the most dangerous players in terms of XG and stuff in Spain this season in the top 10. Like, come on. There's
Mm.
no way 7.5 million is a realistic figure that would be classing his worth and value.
Well, that's they probably pull that up in the transfer negotiations as well.
No, yeah, that's why I tell man from now that not happening because if that real, That makes no sense. And in terms of and if we're talking realistic football ability, that makes no sense, bro. Like just look at it, bro. It's like any you go and it come like you saying literally he is cheaper than Scott McTominay.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying the site not correct, but they is a projection, it's not actual factual information. Is what they assume his value is because he hasn't played for 18 months.
Also,
You
a
know what I mean?
player's value it depends on who is value, who are the
People valuing him.
people valuing him, who are the parties in the transaction, right? How much? Because of he may be 7.5 million to Real Madrid, but maybe to Chelsea he's 100 million because they don't have a right winger that's really. I mean, Cole Palmer can be over there, but like
Bro.
they could use Greenwood. It's like the
If,
value differs for everybody.
if
Um,
Barcelona want to buy him, let it just be real, bro. Right? Let me tell you something, right? I don't know how men look at football, right? I look at football for footballers, right? You see, if Real Madrid or Barcelona interested in buying him, they have to pay top dollar, bro. There's no player, right, playing on the right wing right now, but that you could say truly better than Mason Greenwood, bro. Because Saka not better than Mason Greenwood, in my opinion, in terms of ceiling and talent and ability. And maybe he
yeah.
just come back to the game, so yeah, his value will drop. But
So what's Jude
being
Bellingham's
realistic,
value in your opinion?
Bellingham probably the only one who worth more than him in the age bracket, and he's a different position. He's a midfielder. But when we're talking about attacking players off the right wing or maybe on the left, Mason Greenwood is up there with the best. He's probably top 10 in the world right now. After this, he will probably be top 10 after this season or top 15 in terms of performance and output given to his team contribution.
So okay, while we're on the valuing, so there's Anthony Gordon, right? There's Saka. There is. Let's talk about the guys in the Premier League right now. Who is the highest rated right winger currently in the Premier League, in your opinion? And I want to know in the chat too, who is your highest
It had
rated
to be,
right
it had
winger
to be,
currently
no, had to be.
playing?
If you're talking about current, I mean, over this season, you could say Saka, but if you also say in overall, it would probably have to say Mo Salah. You know what I mean? Like as much as you would dislike to say that his output is his top numbers because his assist is always above 10 every season, and that's where you want from a winger. If a winger not providing that, then they're not a good
Yeah,
winger, in my opinion. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yale
Because
agrees. Yale also goes with Saka. Yeah.
mhm,
Box, anybody, Stephanie, I'm curious, who are you guys rating on the right, you know, for any team? I know, what's his name?
Olise is
What's
a
the,
top player, but
Olise,
Olise
exactly, that's the
problem
name I
for
was
me,
looking for.
for me, bro, is that he don't that availability thing is not something you can guarantee with Olise. You know what I mean? He hasn't shown in the last 2 seasons that he could be available week in, week out for his team. And he had to do that.
Yeah,
I mean, Box saying it, I can even say it better myself. As much as I like Anthony and I will back Anthony, if a team willing to pay 80 million for Anthony, then you had to pay like over 100 for Greenwood. Because the dude, I don't know now. Anyway, if it was me, I bring him back to the team and game me number 7. Everybody don't know that's what I would do. The fan base would thank me next year, the year after. They won't thank me when I do it,
dang
they
it,
will thank me
from the
after. Yep, no, but Yali, think about it like this, bro. John Murtaugh and the recruitment team above eriktenhag is who was doing all the business because he not signing no checks. And we all know he gave them a list on May 3rd. So if you give them a list of players to buy on May 3rd, you have a whole month before the transfer window actually open in June, right? A whole month to plot your transfers and organize everything. decide who you want to buy, find, you have a whole month to find player profiles who could fit the profile, and then they wait until the end of the season to buy him. That is, I will never blame that on Ten Hag. And anybody who blaming it on Ten Hag, I feel like you're not being 100%, because at the end of the day, the people who signing the checks, they could have signed that check in June and they would have paid 35 million. Did I get Martinez and all for 20 million in June? You know what I mean? Could I even get Drew and Timber in June? But they're not doing the job. So in a way, you could say Ajax rob us, but we rob ourselves with bad business practices.
Now I can't stop thinking about the values of players. What about left wingers? Who's the most valued left winger right now in
In
the
the Prem,
Premier League?
Premier League, bro.
Martinelli?
I don't know.
Because you can't really say Doku has lit things up. Like
Nah,
he's good.
Doku not even in with a shout, bro. He not even there. He nowhere there. He had really, let's be honest, he had 2 or 3 good games this season, which is not bad for a debutant. So those impactful games. But our left winger, bro, Son had to
Foden.
be Son,
Somebody
bro.
said Foden in the chat.
Nah, it
Yala
had to
said
be Son,
Foden.
bro. It had to be Son. Had to be Son, bro. Cause he carrying Spurs. Had to be Son.
What about Diaz, Liverpool?
Nah, Diaz only show up in the last 2 games they play. On all the games before, Diaz was fluffing his lines and having bad games, getting hooked off for the field.
Yeah. If only Mitoma didn't get injured. I was curious where his trajectory was gonna go.
Not that high, bro.
Um,
Mitoma is the perfect
Mitoma.
definition of a system player, bro. I'm being honest with you. Like, Mitoma is the perfect definition of a system player. Best
Yeah.
right winger is Foden. I know. Most of his goals come when he playing through the right of the right this season. To be fair, though, I
Yeah.
still would say Cole Palmer off the right having a better season than him. To be fair, you know what I mean. And I'm being honest. I'm not rated. And if I was to class them in terms of footballing ability, I would say that clearly Foden is the better footballer than Cole Palmer. But performance-wise this season, I feel Cole Palmer edge him.
Yeah, Palmer has been, but sometimes Palmer is in the middle. But like, yeah, I get it. Like it seems like he's settling on the right.
Well,
I
I
like
mean,
Son, great guy on and off the pitch. Buck says Rashford, left winger. Get out of here.
Get out of here,
Rashford is
man.
not even a left winger, bro. He's a left forward. When we talking wingers, I will never mention Rashford because I don't consider him a winger. He don't have the profile to be a winger. His assist not consistent and is never above 10 in one single season in Premier League. Never. Not one season in his 9-year career. He had more than 10 assists in the Premier League in one season.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but Steph, Mason trajectory, right? Up until the situation happened. The season when it happened in 2022, by January, he was on 11 goals and 11 assists that season.
Yeah.
This is why he had more output as a winger than Saka up until the beginning of the season. In less time, in 3 years less, he had more output in goal contributions than Saka up until the beginning of the season. So that's why I just say Mason Greenwood, and also because like Rooney, he both-footed and elite with both feet.
Listen to this stat. Divock Origi, 0 goals in what? In 40? Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, Origi. Why are they putting his stats up like this? In 14 appearances for Nottingham Forest, 0 goals, 1 assist. Let's give Divock Origi his 007 award. This guy was actually, he was good, you know. He could have been the Oli of Liverpool if he just stayed there. Not the Oli of Liverpool, but like you get what I mean. The super sub coming in as a super
You
sub.
know what I think. You know what I think it is. It's the same thing that happened to that fella. Who's this guy JJ Okocha nephew. You know, they
Yeah.
come with so much ability and hype that they couldn't live up to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because not to say they're not very good on the ball. They both are very talented.
He's
Box.
only from Wish.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Vicious. Vicious. Let's be
right,
honest, I would
right.
Box.
But I don't know why he wanted to go to. He said he will be. I don't know why he. Oh, Nottingham Forest just scored! It's a golazo! I see Anthony Alanga celebrating with Wood.
Don't worry, man. Luton go score
All
back just
right.
now. Relax.
Wow. 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 It's a goal. Nottingham Forest 1, Luton Town 0. Somehow, Woods.
As well,
Yes, Chris Woods.
he
Thank you.
scores
Thank you.
3
Thank you.
2
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Luton
Yeah. Yeah.
because what I know Forest would have scored first, but Luton will score back. And they will score back in a rush. Watch.
Wow. That was a
I should have put
real improvising from him.
mm,
And of course,
I read card surgery. You don't get they kill the game to be fair, bro.
wow. No, Chris Wood, Sondaich's mate, says Stephanie. Wow. Hey, 15 likes. Thank you to everybody that has hit the like button. Appreciate you. We got 18 people in here. So if you haven't hit the like button, we appreciate it if you do. All right. Nottingham Forest 1, Luton Town 0. I need Luton Town to come back because I think I predicted a Luton Town win. Yeah, I said 2-1 Luton. Oh.
Yali,
All
you
right.
need to get some scotch bonnets, right? Get some scotch bonnets and make a soup. And put the scotch bonnet in the soup to boil the entire time. Don't let it burst though, but let it boil. Help you clear up your with the COVID and thing. It'll be
I
tough.
feel better, y'all. Damn. COVID is out here still getting people. So sorry. Listen to Mark's medical advice. It's better than the Man United medical team's advice. Feel better, y'all. Resting and hydrating is good too. Just don't forget that. Oh Lord, Forest have won! No way! I can almost see the trees. Look at Stephanie with her munch-like joke today. Oh Lord. Luton Town is pretty much in relegation zone at this very moment. They need
Don't worry
to.
yourself, yeah, they will come back. Yeah,
Yeah.
listen, Marvelous Nakamba been out and they win games with bigger scorelines since he been out. That's the funny bit about it.
Yeah, well, one thing for sure is they will keep playing. They won't give up. They're like a little mosquito. That mosquito that you try and like and then you think it's quiet for a second and then you just hear it again. It's like Luton Town for me. They're like that.
Yeah.
Just never stop trying. They just keep fighting and keep coming and keep coming till the 90th minute. It doesn't matter the scoreline.
That's how your team's supposed to be because I mean that's what you want to see. Is the bare minimum, bro. Like football games supposed to be like that. The team's supposed to play till the end of the whistle. They're never supposed to give up on it. You know what I mean? I could understand a
Yeah.
team giving up when they're like 5-6 nil down, but when it's 2 or 3 nil, bro, that's still not a big score line, bro. You know what I mean? It still
Yeah.
get back into the game with one. They just had to start with one.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
feel like
shout out to you, Steph. See you in a little bit. Thank you for being here. I know this was supposed to be a short stream, but it's turned into a watch along. Just like Drex, he has both on now on multiple view, and I'm about to do the same I already have Luton Town and Nottingham Forest. See, that's how these watch alongs be happening. It's just like if we're not even watching like online, we'll still be watching this. So here we are.
Morgan Gibbs went
Burnley
rogue.
1, Brentford 0. Right now at Turf Moor, it is a little difficult right now for Burnley to turn things around. I mean, for Brentford to turn things around. Um, yeah.
They need a
Vi-
generational talent.
Luen asked who got sent off. It's Serge Reguilon. Feels like we missed the bullet over there, Luen.
Nah. I feel like them things just happen, bro. It could be subjective. You never know, bro. I didn't get to see the tackle, so I can't say, but it could be a subjective situation.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, but yeah. Come on, Luton. I need you to win. Anthony Alanga, don't disappoint. Please. Big shout out to you, by the way, if you're just joining in. This is the live chill along now. We've transformed into a chill along. But we are seeing, oh, Tahith Chong as well took a shot, but it went just fine. All right. Better luck next time, Chong.
Yeah, we need Chung to Chung it today. We need to Chung in and goal
Hmm.
today.
Right.
To heat with the heat.
Heat with the heat. Yeah, I was like, this guy, he's got a different look that's, just unique to him. And I was like, I hope he do good. Next thing you know, he doesn't really live up to his hype. Him and and Gomez, I really wanted them to work out at Man United.
Drex, it's so funny. VR does work when it want to, bro. They didn't call the foul against Arsenal the other day for the same thing, but they call it in the Burnley game. Wow, it's really springtime, bro.
Oh yeah, I hear birds in your background. I'm like, what is going on here? Oh, is that a golazo? Nottingham Forest make it two. Oh, Manchester United boys are performing. Is that Mengi? Wow. Golazo. Goals galore, goals galore, goals galore. Luton Town make it a 1-1. Let's go. Now that's what I'm talking about.
I
Told
just
you
telling
that this one
Luton
was
Town
going to
go
be Luton
equalize,
Town
bro.
winning.
Yes, Luton, that what we talking about. Bring it home.
Come on.
Come, Lally, don't say that now, bro. Man, say VR, I gotta go and turn on the Luton game, bro. Wait until it on. No goal. That is a robbery.
No, why is it being chopped off?
Robbery settings. Robbery settings.
What is this? No goal, VAR injustice. No goal. Everybody says no. Today we stand with Luton Town. come on, man. What the hell? VAR is working against us.
Yeah, bro. They don't see we be great today at all, but
Yeah, it's nice to see Chong and Mengi doing well, though. And that's big up, Luan. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up.
more like was it worse than Haaland missing the header against United, bro? Because I did miss of the season in front of goal.
Ah, there was a little ball hitting the hand. Now I see the replay. It bounced on. Ah, but what was he expected to do, bro? Celebration was proper. Miss of the season, says Drex. Yo, that'll be a good one. Yo, we need to do a miss of the season stream. Just compare the top 5 misses and see. I think Darwin Nunes would have a bunch in there. He'd have a couple. Man United, I actually don't even remember like a big miss. Like I remember when we were playing City, Haaland had a big miss. That sitter right there, that was like, you know, should have scored. But as for Man United goals, they've been like more or less, or rather, the chances that we've been making, they haven't been really like sitters per se, you know. So I don't know if we have any Manchester United misses that would actually be worth noting, but definitely other teams have misses. Come on, Forest. Let Luton Town score 1 goal, man. It's still 1-0 Burnley versus Brentford. Approaching halftime right now. And yeah, here we are. Hey, Fofana had the best post in front of him. My grandma would have tapped that in slow motion. Says Drex. Yeah, Yali, me too. It's that Haaland miss. That's the only one that I'm thinking of right now. I haven't seen crazy misses. Yeah, we'll check. We'll check the Fofana one. We'll check the Fofana one out. All right, all right, all right, all right. Keep believing, Luton Town. Imagine if I was just like a full-time Luton Town supporter. This would be tough, you know. They're playing on the break. Why do they got remnants of Manchester United in them? Could it be because they have a lot of Man United players? Hey, Stephanie, Kings of Chiefs. You know about Kings of Chiefs. Hey. I predict a riot. Shout out to Steph. Ah, you're legendary, Steph. But I'm more Orlando Pirates than Kaiser Chiefs, though. I used to be like, I had a moment where I was like, you know, I respect Kaiser Chiefs, and I think my these teams are South African teams, by the way. They're South African. For anybody that doesn't know, teams in the South African Premier League, and yeah, Kaiser Chiefs. Like I remember, like my uncle. What was my uncle bought me a jersey while I was an Orlando Pirates fan. So that's just like, you know, getting a Barcelona shirt when you're a Real Madrid fan, you know? And I still wore it. I still wore it when I was playing, but you know, that's the only time when I still had that shirt. I respected Chiefs, but then afterwards I was like, nah, Up the Bucks. I'm more Orlando Pirates than Chiefs. Drake says I'm more Chiefs than Pirates.
Get out of here, man.
Well, they've had good players, legendary players. Chiefs. Um, if you are curious about the South African Premier Division, by the way, there's been a team that's been killing it the last couple of seasons, Sundowns, which was like a mid-table top four team, back in the day. But now the last um, 5, 7 seasons, they've just been killing it. They've turned it into a farmers league. It's like the Mamelodi Sundowns league. Matter of fact, let me just double check. The last time there was a different winner was 2016, 2017. All right. And Chiefs came fourth. But ever since 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 7 years of Sundowns dominance, winning the league over and over and over again. But anyway, still a few games to play right now. They play up to 30 games because the South African Premier Division has 16 teams. It's not like one of those leagues with 20 teams. It's 16 teams, so it's like 30 matches, and you're done. And right now, there's about 10 matches to go. Orlando Pirates is second. Sundowns is first. And with no losses, they're like the Bayer Leverkusen of Africa, Mamelodi Sundowns. Anyway, that is your a little bit of South African Premier Division update. Hit the like button if you didn't know. Now you know.
Big up.
Yeah, I don't know why we're not getting players from over there. From South Africa a lot. Benny McCarthy actually, before he even went to Ajax and all that, he was a big face for the league, the South African league, and yeah, he's considered a legend.
Is partly because of the representation. You know, like every time a player come from your conference, they had to perform exceptionally well to keep the scouts coming back. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
more like
yeah.
a domino effect. Like CONCACAF is do well because lots of the players who come in, whether they come from Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana, Grenada, or wherever they come from in CONCACAF, they perform well
Mm-hmm.
consistently. So, you know, it's history where over the years, these players from these countries, these confederations, is perform in that league, and that is mostly how
Mm-hmm.
the scouting is work. It might have good players,
Mm-hmm.
but it's always have that. Where's the proof? Where's the sample size for their performance in the league? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
African Cup of Nations is like a negative kind of stigma against some of the African players too because of the timing. It's during the business end of the season, in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, like, I mean, for me, I don't, if I was a scout and I watched AFCON, at least I would have picked up a goalkeeper. Like, there's definitely like some there was some impressive goalkeeping performances in AFCON. Like, I don't know about and a few wingers that were good as well, but it's just like some of them are playing, like France, or playing in like some Turkish division or somewhere, so it's always interesting to see how that talent is just spread out around the world. And yeah, we had Quinton Fortune as Stephanie just reminded us. Quinton cost a fortune.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But at the same time, it's like if you look at the French league, the Italian league, the Spanish league,
Yeah,
those leagues just pick up
yeah.
a lot of African players. Historically, the Dutch league as well. So, I mean, it's just the English league. The English league,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
probably just recruit. I think South Americans and like you South Americans, Europeans, and stuff have a more likely a chance of of getting selected to play in the Premier League based on historical performances.
Yeah. Bro, I'm now seeing this Region challenge, by the way.
That's not
He
even a
just
red
kind of
card.
pushed up.
Is that yellow card?
That's a yellow card, bro. That's the first time I agree with you on a challenge. What? How does that get? It's a
They'll
penalty and a
make some
yellow card,
excuse and say it
period.
was that last is a last minute challenge or some kind of rubbish.
Or last man standing, denying a clear goal scoring Nah, man, that
That's
that
not
that
even
should be a yellow card, and you call it a day. Yeah, I just saw the clearance that Luen was also talking about Drex. Guys, 18 people have hit the like button. Thank you so much. Montana said, Papi, Yanga FC will whoop Sundowns in the Champions League. Get out of here.
Get out of here,
Sundowns is
man.
a team, you know. And thank you, Drex, for saying that. They have a guy that invested a lot of money in the team. I'm blanking on his name, but yes, it's funny, right? Sir Jim Radcliffe was talking about this. There's a direct
last man
correlation
scored for
between
that.
investment and success on the pitch. There's a direct correlation, and especially
Last
if you have proper people making the decisions. What do you say, Mark?
the rule of last man don't work like that. What Drex saying, he was the last man. Last man is only work in a situation or counter attack when there's a breakaway outside the box and you're recovering, right? Is when you make a desperate challenge. Like Region challenge wasn't desperate, bro. It's like a punks. Is like it might be a heavy shove. So yeah, it's a foul, but it could never be a penalty.
That was after the penalty, says Montana. I
No,
think,
Regular gets sent off
bro, that
immediately. That's how they get the penalty.
it was a denial of a clear goal scoring opportunity, Mark.
That's not a denial, really, bro. It's a foul. So
You
it's a
denied
penalty.
him by pushing
It's a
him.
foul, but it's a foul though. But it's not a red card because it's not like a
By the
aggressive
letter
tackle.
of the law, I can see why they said red card, even though I do not agree with it.
What do you mean?
But I could.
The red card rule don't have anything about denying a clear goal scoring opportunity. That's a penalty. That's what it was. It's a yellow card. It's not a aggressive foul. It's not a dangerous play. There's nothing of those sorts. It's a slight push.
I know why ref is harsh, but I understand why he gave
Oh,
the red.
I can understand that because it have nothing in the rules making it an
Last man
argument for that.
standing, bro.
Yeah, it's not like that. That last man don't work like that. If you go and check the rule on last
No,
man,
no, no, no. So how do you differentiate a count
you
like
can't be
that
last man
opportunity?
with
Listen,
7 other people in the box, but Papi, that's insane.
there was seven other people in the box, but Region was the closest guy to him, and the guy was
Right, but
standing in front of the goalkeeper.
it's not an aggressive it's not a fouling challenge, a dangerous tackle.
Yeah,
A
but it's a
red card
denial of
have
a goal
nothing to
scoring
do with last
opportunity.
man, bro. And if you read the rules, the last man rule have nothing to do with getting a red card unless it's a dangerous tackle. There was no dangerous tackle there. Think about it carefully, Papi. Pull the rules up if you want to check. The last man rule only works when the person making a reckless challenge to stop a goal scoring opportunity.
Listen to this rule though. Incidents of players committing a foul inside their own penalty area, which denies an opposition player a clear goal scoring opportunity, uh, uh, that is defined as denying a clear goal scoring opportunity, right? And is that a red? Yes. This applies to offenses. They said yes, and this is deemed as a red card. That is why. You see? And it's not about last
On
man,
that
it's
particular
about goal
foul, or
scoring opportunity. Did he have a goal scoring opportunity or not?
yeah, but how is that a red card? That's
Did
insane.
you say yeah?
No, it's a goal. Listen, I understand it's a clear foul. It should be a clear penalty, but how is that a red card? Like I don't see that match. That like I know hearing about that rule. To be fair, I never hear about that before in football. Because if that is the case, then we should have had penalties against
so
Spurs, against Man City.
so it is up to the referee's discretion whether to use
So
yellow or over red.
that's why that is rubbish there. From the time it's up to the referee's discretion, that's rubbish. Rubbish bin
It is
list.
up to the referee's discretion to use yellow over red, with the latter reserved for instances of deliberate pushing, pulling, and foul play. Ah, there we go. There we go. That was
So
deliberate pushing. That's
yeah.
all
So
that
what about Udogi,
Region.
bro? What about Udogi when Spurs play Man United on Garnacho? What was that? Hugging? No, I try no because I trying to figure out. I trying to figure out because
Yeah, that's a
that makes
deliberate
no sense.
hug.
That makes no sense. You see, understand what I'm saying? Like that law rule, it need to take away all the subjectivity out of it. It need to be clear because Udogi didn't even get a yellow card, bro. The referee tell Garnacho get up. It had enough replays to show he was being held down. Pause. But at the same time, you know what I mean? But I just saying, it's
Mhm.
like for me, those kind of rules, the subjectivity involved making no sense to me.
I
Because
hear it.
if
I
a
hear it.
referee could deem t- yellow over red, then um, how it is only happening in some games and not in all the games? Where's the balance?
No, I know. I know. I know. I know.
Because as much as I want Brentford not to win the game, I still feel like that unfair to them because that push that fella give him is nothing short of what Gabriel Magalhaes is do to every player week in week out, and he don't get a red card. I mean, he rugby tackled Hoyland, and it was okay. So yeah,
Yeah, the Holland one, I remember that was like cause the whole thing was, uh, Gabriel had this stat that nobody has dribbled past him, in the Premier League up until that point, and Hoyland pretty much dribbled past him, and
he rugby tackled him, and the
the
referee
rugby,
say
yeah,
no
he was
foul,
pulled.
no nothing.
That was
Bro,
that
I feel like
was.
this is the first time in the whole season the referee give that a decision like that. No, I swear to you, bro. I'm being honest. I feel like that's the first time this season I see a player get a heavy punks in the box and the player get a red card. Maybe I didn't even see a penalty given for that to me, to be fair. Because it has happened in games, papi.
Oh Lord, I was talking this whole time I was on mute.
No,
Thank
but
you, Steph.
no,
Um,
there, no, papi. I thought my thing stick.
no, I was saying that we've only seen two goals today. Two goals today, one from Chris Wood, and it was actually the more impressive goal. The other goal was just a penalty um, from obviously that foul committed by Cedric Young in the box. So yeah, I don't know. It feels like Burnley versus Brentford is gonna remain a Burnley win. Brentford has only taken 3 shots and they
Ivan
have
Tony on
two
the
on
bench,
target.
or
Huh?
Ivan Tony on the bench.
No, he's in there. Ivan
Ooh,
Tony, Wisa, they're all in there. It's like pretty much Brentford's um,
best team.
best team, pretty much. Yeah, they got
Wow.
Jensen in there, Ayer, Collins, a lot of
Papi,
regulars.
that'll bode too well for Ivan Tony wanting to move to a club like Man United, bro.
Yeah,
That
I
says
mean,
that he is not that guy. That is literally what that stat says. 3 shots on
he's
goal the entire game against a Burnley team that almost everybody beat this season.
he's only had three sniffs at goal, like a header that went wide from a set piece, and also like a left foot effort that was saved by the Burnley goalkeeper and Wisa. also his shot was saved from his right foot. So, but it's all been just Burnley really controlling the game. It's nice to be 1-0 up, you
It's
know.
nice.
Yeah, you and a one man advantage, 1-0 up. You kind of you have a little bit of a calmness. You're like, all right, we got this. It's just a matter of just fatiguing the other team, passing it around, taking your time. The opportunities will come. I think we're moments away from the second half restarting right now.
People Luton will score early in the second half.
Mark that man down. They have to be careful with that red, says Luan.
Yeah, but careful is not attacker, you know. Careful is the defense making tackles and challenges. The attacker's supposed to be. I mean, granted, speaking on the sense that Burnley has been beaten by almost every team this season, you know, and Ivan Toney is supposed to be one of the best strikers in the league because everybody wants him, and he's worth 70 million plus. So if he's that good, he should be a difference maker any game, regardless if they're down to 10 men or not. That's just my opinion.
But that man down. You're being too harsh on him, brother.
No,
That
if
man
you want to
down.
be elite, if you're elite, Poppy, right? If you're elite, then your price tag is 70 million base when you're buying it. You know what I mean? If you're elite,
I hear
and if
it.
you're
I
mentioning a
hear it.
player elite, bro, then this is the requirements. It'll be a difference maker. How to be the star of your team or one of these stars. You know what I mean? It's like
Mm.
it's like like Vinny Jr. Bro, people I
He
watch
can
him Vinny
carry Real
Jr.
Madrid on his
Yeah.
back.
Real Madrid
Oh,
have it. Real Madrid
oh, that was close. Luton Town nearly conceded again, but that was close.
big up
Yeah.
icon 49.
Hey, Icon in the building.
Big up to you, bro.
Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. It somehow Icon it turned into a spontaneous Luton Town versus Nottingham Forest watch along, and also what keeping an eye on the Brentford Burnley game. But Icon, I want to know: do I have your FA Cup predictions? FA Cup quarterfinal predictions. We already know that Wolves Coventry played, but Icon, believe I do not have your other predictions. So if you do not mind, please give me your predictions. Before Manchester City versus Newcastle. That's the game. It's kicking off in about 70 minutes or something like that. Chelsea versus Leicester City, and then Man United versus Liverpool. What are your predictions, Icon, for those three fixtures? Luan says they're still a Premier League team. You criticize people who are.
Leon, that's different things you're mixing up there. You can't conflate the two of them things together. Because at the end of the day, look at it like this, right? Premier League team is a Premier League team. But if when it's Manchester United and everybody is scared every match week with every team we play in, and we are Manchester United, we don't say we're a Premier League team too, right? We say we could lose. We say it's scary
Hmm.
that we probably gonna lose. How many Manchester United players just get into combined 11s? Think about it. People saying worse about Manchester United players on a consistent basis. I just speaking the facts about players who everybody want as a top talent. They say Ivan Toney world class, he elite, this and that and the other. Brentford had 3 shots on goal, what, 2 on target or 1 on target for the entire first half with their elite striker in the building. It's not United, Brentford is played to their striker. They create chances, so it's much different. Burnley supposedly is the worst team in the Premier League this season. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't just it have those things. It's have a league whipping boy. It's always have one every season. That's just how it is work. It might be nice, but it's competitive sports. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Come
No,
on, Luton Town. I need you guys to wake up. They're still playing like they're sleeping.
you're looking to get pumped today, bro. They're not trying to give you 3 points, Papi.
That was a really, really, really
No, Carlton
big.
Morris is coming off injured.
Who's coming off injured?
Carlton Morris, it look like. Yeah, he off.
All right.
No, he's still off.
Nice ball, nice ball, nice play from Luton Town. I think that was Ogbene, Luton Town's number 7. He's Irish with a name like this, Chiodozi Ogbene.
Me. His family probably from Africa.
You think probably? He's definitely from, but
Luan,
he's Irish.
Luan, Luan. I bring up any player that performing well consistently. I'm not gonna take away the performances from them, honestly. But if you want to compare players, at the end of the day, it will always have some players better than others. That's just the reality of football and sport. So like, yeah, I will criticize some players at the same time, but at the same time, some of the players I criticize, I think they much deserve criticisms. Like like if I have been being super nice to your boy Rashford, or for the latter part of the season, right? And he's still not delivering really. So, and I'm still being nice to him, bro. You can ask Papi.
Yeah, no, I know you and Luan. That'll be a forever disagreement on Rashford. I
Yeah,
want to see
because
what happens. What happens if. Well, let's see what happens in the summer, and we'll take it from there. But Drex, Mr. Ogbene is Irish. Chiodozi Ogbene is Irish. Okay, listen to his middle name, Somkelechuku. Doesn't that sound Irish to you? It's a goal. Oh, what? Luton Town playing with fire. Elanga nearly
Luan, you
scored.
won't.
Antony Elanga, man, he nearly scored. That was going in the net. Wow, rhythm is a dancer. He's playing really well, and he's so strong nowadays. What's going on?
Yeah, well, he and the Cristiano Ronaldo training program. Some players did listen to Ronaldo when he was at the club. The others, you can see where they are right now.
Damn. Luton Town, please do not disappoint me. You were so close to conceding a second one. Drex, it turns out Ogbene's parents, he was born in Lagos, Nigeria. but his nationality is Irish.
Who goes to
Shout out to
PSG,
him.
Luan? Rashford?
Huh?
Luan asking if he goes to PSG.
Yeah, yeah. Well, here's the thing, Luan. I actually do not buy the PSG rumors as many people do. I think it's
75
just
million, Papi.
it's
If it
no
comes,
PSG are not gonna pay that much for Rashford. Rashford is if he leaves United, he might even end up going to like an Italian team, bro. I don't see PSG go.
what Italian team could afford Rashford, bro?
I don't know, like somewhere, like it just depends. Say if Napoli lose Kivicha or
Who buying
if
Kavicha this
uh,
season after the rubbish he played whole season? for 100 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might send put Kivicha on sale and then look for replace. Like I don't know. I don't feel like the PSG rumors are gonna actually
200.
come true.
Any player earning above 300K to only have two places they could go from England, and that is France to PSG, or maybe to a club in Spain. But Italian clubs don't usually spend that kind of money on players.
They don't pay that much.
Yeah, so I don't see Rashford going there unless he cutting his salary in half.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The Mbappe void has to be filled at PSG, but I just don't feel like it's gonna be Marcus. But we will be there. We will be there
I can tell
and
you
see.
this. I see some reports this morning about Real Madrid, filing complaints, more complaints against some clubs about the treatment of Vinny Jr. I could just smell Vinny Jr. coming to United as a big signing this summer. Rashford going to
Vinicius
PSG,
Junior.
Mbappe to Real, Vinny to Man United. Straight wrong the table swap.
Yeah. No, he. I think he likes the Martin Luther King role that he's playing over there. He's fighting racism one fan at a time. And I just feel for him. I'm like, Vinicius, just come to England, bro. Life will be so much easier. They at least these racism there is closeted, you know.
But
You
at the
know.
same time, bro, I was also on Twitter this morning, and they're showing you in Cheltenham some youth men harassing some African youths, telling them to kiss the shoe and all kind of drama. Real advantage of
Really?
vibes. Yeah, bro. Have it on camera, bro. It's on Twitter this morning. Craziness. All I say though is that this. If you look at it, it's a quick solution to everybody troubles. You know what I mean? Rashford solved PSG troubles, Mbappe solved Real Madrid troubles, and we get an actual winger who's created lots of assists for our striker, solve our troubles. And Vinny Jr. probably not gonna need to be paid 400K a week, bro. He probably gonna be satisfied with 200,000 because 200K in pounds is almost close to 300K in euros.
Yeah. Big up to Drex for doing the research on him and saying, yes, it's an Igbo Nigerian name. Yeah, his nationality is Irish. Yeah, he might have naturalized or married somebody from Ireland or something. Fun fact, ex-United and Ireland centre-back Paul McGrath had Irish mother and Nigerian father. Big up to my Nigerian the Nigerian men. That's great. That's great that the father is Nigerian and the mother is Irish. I did not know that.
Just
Thank you
like
for sharing.
Obama.
Yeah, it's literally the example I was looking for. They made a footballing Obama in
And
Paul
that's like
McGrath.
that's also the soon to be like Bill Gates' grandson.
Oh wait, is she back with that guy? I
But they're
thought they
engaged, bro.
anyway.
You know, her mom didn't leave
I
Bill
thought
Gates
they
because
broke
he
up.
didn't want them to get married. Her mom became one of the richest people on the planet after divorce.
Damn, this stadium at Luton Town, it's they should have made that space a little bit bigger, between the touchline and the advertising boards and stuff. Because the way is it Mpanzu? The way this guy fell onto them, you feel for him. You're like, damn.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what to. In that situation, I jump into the crowd and hope they catch you, bro. But they jump into the
Right?
crowd.
Yeah, you gotta jump over the boards and jump into the crowd. That's probably you remember the question in the quiz about Luton Town. They still had like they postponed their home game because they're still working on the stadium. I don't think they finished. They were like, this is good enough. Let's go. They still need to keep fixing that stadium. Um, Big shout out to Stephanie saying Vinicius Jr. will be a senior before he comes to United. But seriously, what a player. Trent will probably leave Liverpool if he comes to the Premier League. Why does that?
Because bro, the man has had Trent on roller skates every time. The
He's
man has been
terrorized
bro,
him.
the man every 2 times in 2 seasons, Trent play against the man. Hamstring
Vinicius,
injury. Hamstring
didn't he
injury.
also send Fernandinho into retirement? You remember when Fernandinho was playing left back? Was it? No, not Fernandinho. Yeah, it was Fernandinho. He faked him on the halfway line and then like went to score. Vinicius he's a nasty player, you know. Oh boy. Drake says Marcus Rashford looks like he could do with a new challenge and environment. Yeah, he's seeking a new challenge for real. He really could
Listen,
do with one.
I tell him, man, right? The manager might say that, after they sign him, but that song to me is a club statement where they tell him, listen, we just signed him for 4 years. We have no intention of, you know, letting him go.
Hmm.
But let's make sure to also keep the value because basically what that says is if boom, PSG reports are PSG willing to make a $75 million bid. If that bid come in, there's no way Barada saying no to that, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I just gotta trust Ineos to do the right thing, you know. The way Ten Hag spoke about him, though, he was like, "Nope, we just signed Marcus. We just signed a new
But
contract with
it
him
sounds like
last season."
a club response though, because he said we. He didn't say I. Normally he just say when it comes to certain players he say I. Like I fully back
Really?
this player. You never notice that? He just say I fully
He
back you.
says
I fully
we
back.
as the board.
Yeah, he
Fully
said
back.
we. He didn't say I, and people don't pay attention to that. Look, when he was backing Rashford earlier in the season, he said, "Oh, I think this, or I think that, or I am behind him. He will come good, I believe."
Mm,
You understand? But this is the
mm.
first time he said we. He didn't say I. Normally he just say I. Check back his press
I'm gonna
conferences,
start.
bro.
I'm gonna start paying attention to the pronouns that he's using. You're right. Maybe you're onto something there. If he says we're happy that Mason Mount is back, I'll be like, there it is. That's what Mark was talking about.
But he
If he
did say
says
we
that.
are
But
happy because he's back in trading. But he's also, we have to check. He has to go through fitness test
ooh,
this week to see what's happening.
what an audacious attempt! Wow, Luton Town nearly conceded again from deep, from his own half, bro. From his own half, this guy. I think it might have been who was it? Was it was who kicked it? That was an audacious attempt. Somebody in like a center back position. Was it Bowley or Murillo? I think it might have been Murillo. Yeah, it's Murillo.
Murillo is a
Wow.
dangerous player, bro. He's put this on you,
Brazilian
bro.
center back, 21 years of age. And he nearly scored what would have been the goal of the season, bro, from his half. That was really good.
Yeah, I like him, but he is strike man. He will put men in the hospital in the way he just go about his defending. And that tackle he put on Benny, he's put them kind of little extra on tackles all season on anybody.
Mm.
But it's good to have a player like that in your squad because players will know, listen, this guy, he's going to put it on me. He's going to have that, he's going to put the boot on my boot. It's going to hurt.
Listen to this. Morgan Gibbs White and Mason Mount have the same ceiling. Unpopular opinion of the day.
like that. Anyways,
I just said that.
oh, that's your take. Mhm.
Reckless take
No
of the
comment.
day.
No comment, Papi. No comment, Papi.
Bro, I'm yet to see what Mason Mount is gonna give us. I hope
Bro,
he
I'll
comes
be
good.
real honest with the man them, bro. I'll be real honest with the man them. The only reason I gave Mason Mount time is because we spent 6 a.m. on him. Apart from that, I think he's a waste of space. I've never seen
No, but he
anybody
did do well
score.
in the Champions League, bro. He actually
Bro,
he's
listen to me. Understand what I'm going to say to you here. That was one season out of the last 5 seasons he played in Chelsea, right? Or two or 3 seasons or something like that. I don't rate players over one season decent a performance. He wasn't great in the Prem, you know. He was good in the Champions League.
he was alright
Yeah,
in the
understand?
Prem, yeah.
So for
Yeah.
me, it's like, and then they give him the number 7. That was the last straw for me. Whoever it is, I was going to give him time and accept him and take my time to see what he could do. Just knowing he went that number 7 changed all of that for me. It's too much. It was too much to accept all at once, bro. A half-rated player
Mm.
wearing the mercurial number in your squad, bro. Just the mere fact that we saying give this 25-year-old time while he wearing the number 7 at 25 is defeating me,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, no, that was a big mistake. And I think somebody did say this in the chat. It might have been Yale the other day saying, he could help himself by just saying, "Here is the shirt number. I want to start afresh. I'm starting my Man United career this season." You know, he could do that, and it could start with him just fresh slate, new number, new look. Dye your hair if you have to. Use Pogba's dye if he still has it in the locker, or whatever. Just try and find a different rejuvenation, self
Burnley
invention.
winning 2-0.
No, because bro, like it just seems like he just has bad luck, bro. That number 7 shirt is cursed. Exactly, Lou. Exactly. It's like there's some juju with it.
Wow.
You know.
Let's strike out Burnley next season. Though Burnley will stay up, and next season he will be good to look at. A good finish. 2-0.
Hey, big shout out to R10 in the building. Happy Saturday, fam. Hope that you're doing good. Thank you for pulling up. This was supposed to be a power prediction stream, R10, and then uh, somehow we here. Burnley, yeah. Oh my goodness, who scored again for Burnley?
Fofana.
The second goal. Did
Fofana.
you see? Fofana.
Yeah,
Wow,
Fofana. It's a
wow,
good goal he
wow.
scored too, bro. It's a good goal.
Teatro Fofana. Looks like Chelsea's got something in their hands here.
It's funny how on television they put the new Burnley logo up, but when they see the PL app online, they see the old Burnley logo.
That is
It could be the
crazy.
color of our uniform too that they don't like, bro. That blue and dark blue.
Yeah.
They're looking like an imitation QPR without stripes.
Mm. How you doing? How you doing, R10? Yeah, what's your unpopular opinion? Mason Mount was not signed for footballing reasons.
I agree with
That
that statement.
that is yeah. That is a unpopular true opinion. I think he was signed for something else, commercial
Sell shirts,
reasons or
bro.
something.
Sell shirts.
And unfortunately the experiment has not worked.
I mean, he probably sold some shirts.
Have you ever seen anybody walk around?
No, but I mean, some
If
young
I owned
ladies,
it, I wouldn't
some young
wear it.
ladies.
You know.
I've seen a few ladies wearing the monk number 7. I would never do that. I would never. I
Really?
bro, I being honest, as a football fan, walking around with monk with over that number 7, bro, bro, that's
Come
like
on, Luton.
goal for Luton.
Oh, good shot though, by Townsend. This guy's been playing for a while, you know.
Yeah, he's a good player, man. Good for a team like like Luton.
Hmm.
Burnley about to make it 3-0, yeah, looking like him. 3-0.
All right.
Nah, man.
Oh, Luton Town, wake up, man. Tahith Chong.
Big up our 10 in the building.
How are these guys good when they're playing Man United and then or other big teams, but when it's Nottingham Forest, they're just letting Forest play like that Man City.
I
Forest
know
is
bragging
basically
rights to
keeping
get from beating Nottingham Forest like it have to get from playing against Liverpool, City, and United, bro. Come on.
frustrating.
That's supposed to be a foul against the Brentford player there. Referee. Can't let them thing go just so. Come on, referee.
Louis says, I proudly walk around with my Rashford number 10 on my back. That one is different. He with the season he had last season. That's
Not
different.
even,
That's
bro. That one
different.
is a disrespect too. That's another disrespect to football numbers.
What,
Number
Rashford with a
10,
10?
because our number 10, bro, is usually the best, the player with the most creative player on the football field. Does that two thing coincide? It's not adding up. Look at the expression. It's not even adding up in your head, bro. Name all the players you know wear number 10. And then after you name about five,
You're right. You're right. Number 10 is not winger like. Actually, what I'm trying to think of is which wingers have worn number 10, and I can't think of any right now, you know.
and then if you think of players who wear the number 10, just think of Rashford, bro. It don't make sense. They usually have the highest football IQ on the team. So it's
Yeah.
like for me, he should have stick to Dwight to keep in Dwight York number, the number 19. Best he ever performed in
19?
terms of the output in seasons, both on assists and goals. It was almost even on both sides. Best he ever performed.
Yeah.
I do have a Rashford kit though with the number 10 on it. Got it as a gift, but
You
Get out of here,
I
man.
just
I'm
being
the
honest. I have it hung up there. I just do it really. I do it.
That's so funny. No, but I feel like maybe he saw what's his name. Rooney had number 10, right, for
Yeah,
England.
but I Rooney, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Nobody,
that's Rashford's icon, right?
bro. Let me tell you something, right? I'm pretty sure Rooney does look at that and be like, damn, bro, that man crucify my number. I'm telling you, bro, like,
Yeah, no, 10 is not winger like at all. It's not winger like. It's like Ozil. It's the Beckhams. Oh, it's like,
any
somebody
top
like
number 10, bro, the
Riquelme,
maestro. The maestro is wear number
Totti,
10. A Messi. You know what I mean? Them is
Messi.
the kind of men for number 10. You know what I mean? Men who's like a De Bruyne, number 10. You know, Madison, number 10. You could understand
And
those
yeah,
things because of how they play, how they perform.
yeah. Actually, at City, Kevin doesn't wear 10, right? I feel like he wears something else. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think he wears the 10, bro.
Yeah.
hmm Exactly, stuff.
No, Kevin wears 17. I
So who wear number 10 in City?
think Grealish or could be Grealish.
Wow,
Let's see, City
interesting.
number
Well, I
10.
mean,
Who's
it's
that?
probably a Manchester thing to, you know, do that to me like that.
Yep, it's Grealish. It's Grealish. I was right. It's Grealish. Before that, it was Aguero. Before that, it was Dzeko. Before that, like yeah. So
Aguero wear number 10 too?
Aguero did wear 10. Yeah.
Bruh. Hmm. Well, you would have
So
never
you see
worn it.
where
You would
Rashford
never
could
wear it
be
for,
getting it.
you'd have never get it for
Pele used to
Argentina.
wear number 10.
But look at the type of player Pele was, bro. Marcus Rashford is not even quarter of that.
Drake says MR17 would sell better than MR10. Okay.
MR19 was the better situation, bro. He get the number from a a treble winner.
Hmm. Arten says I've seen people get put different names, player names on the jersey, and the player gets sold. So I put my name. I do that too. I have a few that are my name.
The alternate, I have three alternates with my name on it, but the home and away players' names.
Yeah. Whoa! 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 What is this? What is this guy doing? Do you see this from from what's his name? The Nottingham Forest guy, Williams,
No, I
number
actually watching
7.
the Brentford game.
Oh Lord, he's doing some crazy skills, bro. Where is he from? He's Welsh. He played like he Brazilian.
I mean, like really dominating Brentford.
I don't know why you're watching that game. That game is done. That game is. There's no way Burnley is gonna bottle a 2-0 lead. I told you before kickoff that
Bro,
it's gonna
okay,
be a
okay,
Burnley win.
Papi, and I was gonna change it to a 2-1 Burnley win, and I leave it as a 2-all draw. My bad.
Yeah,
Okay, my bad.
you
I
know
take
you gotta listen
totally
next
out.
time. Now I'm waiting on Luton Town to do the business, but all game, bro, it's been Nottingham Forest. So maybe they're waiting for the last 10 minutes.
She want McTominay jersey. McTominay, you might as well try to get one this season because you're going to get sold in a few months.
I do have a McTominay one and a Bruno one.
Must have a Bruno kit, bro. There is a big player.
City don't care about kid numbers, only charges and trophies, says Drex.
People want to hear you like that. You know me.
Oh,
They
but
only
lots of
started
charges, lots
winning
of
a few
charges.
years ago, Drex. I don't know why people acting like City winning decades now. They only winning in the last 5 years. They ain't win nothing really before that. They have no, the trophy cabinet, bro, smaller than my bathroom. Big, big.
Yo!
Even Spurs have more total number of trophies than City. Come on now, man. Come on, man.
Elanga playing with playing with a sprain. How you say that word?
Phalange.
Phalange.
Phalange. What is a phalange?
A new word for my vocab. Drex, elaborate. What is a phalange? Is a bone. Ah, the bones of the fingers and of the toes.
Okay. in his hand.
Pick up Drex with the medical science terms. You should go apply for Man United,
Medical
internship or
department,
something.
because we have some rookies there getting paid to do
Right.
getting
They'll also
paid
be like,
to
what's a
come to
phalange
work.
again?
They get paid to do work. I'm telling you, bro. Being honest, I don't know why I seen people posting about nearly half the United employees going to get fired, as
Yeah.
they should be fired, bro. They're
Yeah.
wasting money. The kind of jobs they're doing, right, has been
Hmm.
less than acceptable. Like, who should we be employing people because they have families or because they're actually doing the job so they can support their families? Like, these guys, it seems to me like they're working at one of the best clubs in world football with no pride in their jobs. I mean, look at
Hmm.
the situation with the medical team. We just hired a director of medical when about 3 months ago. Like, bro, that makes sense at Manchester United. Our
That.
backroom staff, the negotiation staff. It's not today years old people let's wake up and be the best in the position or best in classes from effort and work effort and proper working ethics and going the extra mile.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? It don't seem like
Hmm.
we have that in our backroom staff.
No.
Ilanga versus Chong.
It's the Elanga Chong derby today. That's what we tuned into, by the way.
It's more like Ilanga versus Mengi
True.
because Chong been sold.
Yeah, no,
And
but
and
it's
now
nice
it's
to see.
Mengi
It's
was
like
at
we're
the top
watching
of the table.
our former, you know, these are like once a red, always a red, and there's a little bit of like that special connection you have with a player that always played for Man United. Usually, not all the time, but usually. So it's
I
nice to
hope
see
them
these
play
guys.
equalizer here.
I need Luton Town though. I need him to get the goal now because now we're down to the last 9 minutes. Ah, ooh, Drex with a question, especially because you're focused on the Burnley game. Mark, do you
I
think the
feel
red
like
card is hindering
I
Brentford?
don't know. I don't know, bro, because otherwise it looking like Burnley just tearing them apart, regardless, in my opinion.
Mm,
Brentford look lost. They look totally shell shocked by that. I don't know if I can't say it's based on the red card because they're playing without the red card for 70 minutes now. So they never recovered. The coach probably didn't change the tactics too much or don't know what to do. You know what I mean? And
mm.
there's a guy that people say that was considering for the Man United job. But I feel like Brentford, what I expected of Brentford was to still come away with a draw. I had put a 2-2 draw for Brentford and Burnley from beginning, you know, because I thought to myself Burnley might get on the score sheet today, but I believe Brentford might have scored 2 goals with a score because of Ivan Tony and they have a more fully fit squad than any time else this season. So I'm kind of really disappointed in Brentford performance today.
Yeah, but I based my prediction on the way they played versus the last game. Was it versus West Ham where they had a really good lead and then they just bottled it was yeah, I feel like it must have been West Ham. It was a 2-0 lead and then from there they just let West Ham come back. And Danny Ings rescued um West Ham on the 91st minute,
Mm.
and really that game should have been a Burnley win. And the Fofana scored again in that one, and they've had a little bit of like positive performances. If you put results to the side, they actually have started playing well, and now like I feel like um, it made sense for them to just kind of carry on that performance into this game and manage this game better because they
Papi,
lost the West Ham game because of poor game management, right?
definitely on a roll today. Read that out.
Um, let's see. So United can't sign Ben Mee from Brentford because imagine Mount and him standing next to each other and starting Let up. Think about this shit. Oh no!
Get out of here, man.
Stephanie, please stop, Steph.
Come on, Luton. What are you doing? Shake up for yourself and get the goal, man. Let's imagine if Brentford was to sign up Benny and he stand next to me.
Ooh, ooh, come on, come on, come on, Luton. Oh no. You can do it, guys. You can do it. You really can. For 85 minutes, you can't give us anything to hang on to. Luton Town, what's up, man? This is like tough supporting Luton Town. Wait, is that a shout for a pen? No, no pen.
Yeah, the 1-4 in the box, Papi, this get is perk up enough.
Come
Let's,
on,
come
Luton.
on, Luton. We need our goal, Luton. Come on. I feel like the guy yellow definitely. Sure. 2-1. Nah, 999. 999. Stephanie, you have a
Oh,
perfect
it's
score
2-1,
today.
2-1 Burnley.
Oh,
We need
my
Brentford to
God.
score one more. Stephanie can't get a treat. A yellow
Come
card.
on,
I
let it
need the
stay
yellow card more
2-1.
than Steph today.
3 points in the bag for me. I'm 6 minutes away from 3 points. Come on. 2-1. Please keep it 2-1.
Score again, Brentford. Equalize.
No, no equalizer. No equalizer.
Let's get the
No.
draw, Brentford. A 2-2 draw gave me 3 points in the
Get out
bag.
of here, Drex. Luen said Tahith Chong and Gomez also. Elanga was brought from another European academy and thrown in with them. I believe by Ole. He was promoted to first team and did well for a while. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
He was just such a shit coach.
Thank you for responding to R10, Luen. Burnley 2-1 against 10 men. That red changed everything, bro. Serge Reguilon. He's the man of the weekend.
That's an unfortunate record, to be fair.
Yeah.
I can't
Big
see
shout out
him
to
being plausible.
Superfly. Big shout out. Thank you, Superfly. We all good. We're chilling. We're enjoying this Saturday observe along of not Luton Town, Nottingham Forest. Superfly, did you yeah, I think you did give your predictions if I'm not mistaken. You did. But you didn't give your predictions for the FA Cup though, Superfly. Can you please let me know what your score prediction is for City versus Newcastle, for Chelsea versus Leicester, and for Liverpool versus United? And also, Superfly, it looks like match day 29, you are also a 007 agent. You are missing, my brother. You I have no score predictions put in from you for match day 29. So when you get a moment, Superfly, give
Double
me for
check
the
and see if he
games.
leave it in the comments in the stream last night, Papi.
Superfly?
Yeah. Because he's saying yes, he did.
He did in the stream last night. Okay, all right, all right. We'll pull him up and then put him in. All right, all right, all right.
Big up Superfly. Bro, I need Luton to score, and I need Brentford to score again.
There is no.
Brentford penalty on the last minute. The last minute of play. Everyone.
Lewin got nothing. Prediction was. Come on! Yes, sir! Yes, Luton! Let's
Hey,
go!
God.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come
We need one
on!
more,
Now,
Luton. We need one more. Come on,
one
Brentford. It's
more!
down to you now. 3 points in the
One
bag. Come on,
more!
Brentford. One
I'm
more.
6 points away. Yo, I could get 6 points today, you know. I could get 6 points.
Luton need to score again.
James Bond
Just now, wait.
Superfly.
You had 2-1 Burnley. Yeah, bro. We need Brentford to score equalizer. Come on, Brentford. Penalty in the last minute of the play.
Luton, one more. One more is all I need.
Wait, that same soldier we say the soldier Christoph Ayer. Playing good, man.
hmm Hold on, Yale. I want to double check. I think we yours are already in, Yale. Thank you for putting them in again.
Yeah, he
I think.
scores in long time. I punch him now. He scores in early.
Well, Yale likes to make sure, so shout out to you, Yale. Thank you for doing that. Yeah.
Come on, Brentford. Come on, Brentford.
Nah, man. It's Luton Town. That's where the money is.
The Hatters back in the game. Come on, Brentford. We need an equalizer.
Oh, you had not edited those games, Yale. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. These are the other games that are happening. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Oh my goodness. Yeah. When is that gonna be?
Well, yeah, I put those on just yeah. But whenever people don't want to drop their scores and they could change it for the game week in case they forget. We will drop our prediction for that. We'll drop a page
Community post.
on the community post as well. So
+1, Newcastle 2. And also Yale went with United 2, Sheffield 1.
United 2-1 over Sheffield, bro. We gonna smash Sheffield about 5.
Wolves Bournemouth is 1-1. And Yale, you're still missing Everton versus Liverpool and then Brighton versus City. Those are the two predictions that I do not have from you.
What she talking about? Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez playing in France, Luan.
Yeah, he's in Lille.
He was at Villa. We had sell him to Villa, I think, and then he got sold to Lille.
Less than 5 minutes here. Come on, Luton Town. You can do it. All I need is
You
just
can do
one
it. You
goal.
can.
One goal.
Brentford, I need you to score. Stop playing.
Yeah, Drex, you might as well just put in if you want to give your score predictions for the postponed games, go ahead and do so cuz you can always change them when the fixture is close. So shout out to Yale for saying Liverpool will win 3-0 versus Everton. That's going to be a crazy
Bro,
nasty
Brentford could get
nasty.
relegated this season. You know?
Brentford.
Brentford 4 points above relegation, bro.
They're in the mud.
Forest and
Yeah, it's
Everton one
Brentford.
point behind Brentford. Crystal
I feel
Palace
like
3 points ahead of Brentford.
yeah.
Bournemouth 10 points ahead of them.
But also Everton, it's not far away from. They've been getting all the, and they still have another charge coming, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, Superfly. Don't worry, don't worry. Thank you for putting those ones in. But I'm gonna go fact check. I'm gonna watch yesterday's stream and get your predictions. So I'll put in the ones that you have written here. All right, Newcastle to win 3-2.
Okay, who against Palace?
Got
No,
you.
not happening.
Got you, Superfly. Thank you for clarifying. I'm just gonna go to yesterday's stream and then get those predictions from there because I know. Uh, well, you predicted a Wolves win. Wolves didn't win, so that's done. Newcastle to win 3-2. Let me just put it right now. Newcastle 3-2. Ah, there we go. I have him. I have him. I had him. I had him. You're right. And I had your name twice. One in caps lock, one in lowercase. So now we're good.
Not only Premier League predictor. Oh yeah, he is. Up top here.
No, in the FA Cup predictions as well. I had him twice as well. So, but I already put your predictions in. So, FA Cup wise anyway, but not the Premier. Let me see Premier League. Let's.
No, I tell in the Premier League for Superfly.
Yes, Superfly. You put in your FA Cup predictions and not Premier League predictions. Two games have been played today. We have one more game, one more Premier League game. I think today, yes, Fulham versus Spurs. So if you can give your prediction for that one, that would be great. And then Villa versus West Ham tomorrow. Chances I do not know what relegation feels like. I might quit football if United is relegated in my lifetime.
Mm, I'm not gonna happen.
Yeah, man, never say never. Oh, Nottingham Forest came so close to
I said I'm not
scoring to
going to
make
happen. I
it
never said not
2-1.
will happen. Not. Sure that not
Sheesh.
happening. Not in my lifetime. Eric, is it
Ah,
a serious thing, bro?
don't say that, bro. Fergie said never in my lifetime. Now it's every time. That's what my boy says when he trolls me.
Yeah, but we already know why. There's lots of reasons why. So if it other than that, but look at all those problems we have, right? You feel our other team will not get relegated dealing with all them problems we have, Papi. A regular football team will not get relegated. You tell it, if De Zerbi had half of the sagas we had with players and issues, you feel De Zerbi would be fighting for 90, he would probably be fighting for relegation. You feel if Klopp had the same media problems Man United have with players and players kicking off or something, you feel Klopp would have been in the top of the league? Klopp might have been in 10th. The only man I might say might have do a decent job is Postecoglou and Pep. And that's because as much as they flip their screws while on the sidelines, they look like they can manage real stress.
Mm.
Potters cry too much.
Free kick from deep here for Luton Town. Ross Buckley, who won it? He's about to take it. Fingers crossed.
Come on, Brentford, you need to equalize. Come on, Brentford.
Luton, let's go. Very, very. Oh, that's overhit by Ross Buckley. And it ends 1-1 at Kenilworth Road. It's a draw. 1-1 is the final score. Shout out to anybody who predicted 1-1. Let's see if there's anybody that predicted Luton Town Forest being a draw. Box. Yeah, big up to Box. Box predicted a 2-2, but you know, you get 1 point because you predicted a draw. And men like Lutata predicted 1-1.
Deadwood, Deadwood.
Lutata, you are not Deadwood. This is crazy. You see what happens when you predict Lutata. What about your other fixtures? I need to know. I need to know, Lutata. And Superfly, I got your Fulham versus Spurs, but I didn't get your West Ham versus Villa prediction. Lutata, give me your West Ham versus Villa prediction as well. If you're still in the building, look at that. The first time you try and play, Lutata gets the correct score. You know, 1-1 was his prediction for Luton Town Forest. So you deserve your accolades, brother. You deserve your 3 points. Let me see. Burnley Brentford. How did they add 9 minutes? I thought it was only 5 minutes added on. They better keep it 2-1 so I can also get 3 points and, you know, shine like Lutat.
Nah, they go and score. Brentford go and equalize. Could feel it. I gonna get 3 points. Brentford's going to equalize. Come on, Brentford. Equalize. Head up. Last death of the game. Come on.
Let's see. Luen said 2-2. Luen also predicted a draw for Luton Town. That was so close. That was so close. Burnley nearly scored.
Ivan Phoney.
Luen, where is your 2-2 prediction? I'm looking for it in my records. I cannot find it. Is it in the community post?
No, she says after the stream, the live stream last night.
Oh, after the, oh, you commented on the live stream last night. All right. Yeah, now I found it. Thank you. And also, Luen, thank you for also commenting and saying after stream comment for the algorithm. Thank you. Much appreciated, Luen. All right. You predicted 2-2, Nottingham Forest 2, Luton Town 2. You also predicted Brentford to win 2-1 versus Burnley, but it's Burnley winning 2-1. Okay, so put that in there. Luan also said Spurs is gonna beat Villa. Spurs is gonna beat Fulham 2-1, and West Ham is gonna beat Villa 2-1. 2-1 Spurs, 2-1 West Ham.
This weekend. Ivan Toney going to get a card there? Yeah. Red card, Ivan Toney. There's no yellow card.
Come on, referee. We're at 101 minutes. Can you just end the game? What is he doing? What are we playing for here? Until Brentford equalizes, this what's going on? What?
Nah, I don't see why he got a yellow card there. He shouldn't even get a card there. There's the next thing. This is what I don't like. This is why I be complaining about. This is a soft thing, soft vibes, bro. It's a emotional football people is gonna be coach thing, bro. The fella make a challenge. He pull his foot back from the ball. The defenders push him while he was falling, so his body kind of turned in the air and his foot kind of bunks the goalkeeper head now. That's a hard luck. He can't do nothing about that. The defender push him while he was falling.
You say
He's
that's a
supposed
hard
to
luck.
press pause, press the jet thrusters in the air. Turn jet thrusters on, repulse. You know what I mean? Impossible business, bro.
I hear it. I hear it. By the way, Stephanie says, I remember the relegation in 1974. So, Arten, man, let's hope we never see relegation at all. Ipswich has been taking Sheffield Wednesday to school 6-0. But thank you, Yale, for that update earlier on. Luan, yes, I will be watching the Manchester City game. I will be watching the Manchester City game. No, not the Spurs one. So it's time for FA Cup fever, FA Cup magic. Ladies and gentlemen, it has ended 2-1 Burnley at Turf Moor. Vincent Company finally registers yet another win. 4 wins out of 29, which is pretty atrocious if you ask me. But he did
But
it.
to be fair, Papi, teams coming up from the championship is rare. That a team will come up
Yeah.
from the championship and end up in the top of the table, right, bro? So, but
No, it's not about top of the table. It's about at least getting like 7 wins, bro. He's got 4 out of 29. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna, when things are gonna change for him, but they need to. Mama Flossie in a building. Hey, puppy, just showing some love. Thank you, Mama Flossie. Long time no see. Hope that you're doing well. And yeah, have a lovely weekend, Mama Flossie. Thank you. Um, did you add Dom's predictions, Luan? I saw yours, and I think at the beginning of the stream, Mark was asking uh, about one
Dom's
prediction. I
prediction,
have Dom's one,
you get it? All right, cool.
except for Burnley Brentford. There was no score for that one. That's the one that Mark brought up at the beginning of the stream. But we saw that you try to put them in, and you put the other scores for the other 3 fixtures. So. Kindly update us what the Burnley Brentford prediction was from Dominique Luen. Luton Town is gonna lose 3-2, says Dom. Let me make sure. Yeah, we're in there except for Burnley Brentford. That's the only one that we're missing from Dom. So anyway, shout out to everybody that is here. Everyone should confirm in the comments to help the algorithm and VAR, of course. Yes, Steph. Thank you. Superfly says, can I just say to anyone that hasn't seen my comment after last night's stream, I dropped back onto stream late, only heard Greenwood mentioned, and a comment to Greenwood haters not knowing. Oh my goodness, Superfly. Yeah, we had a long Greenwood conversation last night. Let's not start this. Let's not end it. And we started the stream again with it somehow, and let's not end it with it, The full context was never meant to offend anyone. Thank you, Superfly. It is a very triggering topic, a very difficult topic that we still need to talk about even more, but it's very, very sensitive, and I appreciate you for being so extra empathetic and sensitive, and thinking about comments and things like that, and coming up to be like, yo, I hope nobody was offended. That speaks volumes about you, Superfly. So big up yourself, man. We need more people to be super and fly like you. Yale says, if we cannot beat this Brentford team in the next round, they are terrible. Yale, Drex was saying this. He was saying, I hope Brentford plays the same way versus United. Big up, Munch. It's a 24-hour stream somehow. We are about to actually end it right now because we have the Manchester City stream starting not too long from now. Like in 15 minutes, we will be back. So guys, kindly If you haven't hit the like button yet, do so. If you're not subscribed, please do so. This is the observe along of what's the game that we just watched? Brentford versus Burnley, and also the other one, Luton Town versus Forest. It ended 1-1. That's why I can't remember it. It ended 1-1. And let's reconvene in a very, very short while. Guys, thank you, Mark. Thank you, everybody that has commented and been a part of today's early morning stream. Yes, Wolves lost to Coventry. Munch, we'll talk all about it. Hopefully, you're able to join us a little later because that's your local team. Coventry versus Manchester United semi-final. We will be there. We will be there. All right. See you guys very, very soon.